Okay, first I'm saying all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shema, Shah, Hashem, Gavadash. Get the one to his person, teach the great male son from Allah, and shoot down to Shalom to the hopeful life of Israel. Now I'm just going to say this in how Cornelius is an Israelite and not an Edomite or a heathen. And I wanted to go into the blue letter, but the website is not working on my phone or on my computer because there's a few words I wanted to get out of there. But yeah, fucking bullshit. I'm gonna try to make this quick. So here in Acts 10 and 1, there's a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian band. And you had Jake in the Roman military. You know, that's another thing. Jake served in the Roman military. So it wasn't just all Romans. There were Jake and there were heathen in the Roman military because the Romans dealt with they contracted out heathen forces, mercenaries and stuff like that. But I'm a devout man and one that feared Yahweh with all his house, which gave much alms to the people and prayed all to Yahweh always. Saw in the vision evidently about the 9th hour of the day, an angel. The 9th hour of the day. I think it said that was about 3 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Because if I'm not mistaken, whatever hour it says, you count back like 6 hours. So 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Verse 4, we looked on him, he was afraid and said, "Well, this is the Lord." He said unto him, "Thy prayers, thy alms are come up for a memorial before Yahweh, and now send men to Joppa to call for one Simon, whose surname is Peter." And this also goes into the vision with the unclean beasts, the unclean animals as well. But you got assholes that will try to say that refers to how we're allowed to eat unclean foods, which, once again, they are complete assholes saying that, because when you read down, it specifies what that vision was talking about. You know, Peter says what that vision was talking about. He lodgeth with one Simon the tanner, whose house is by the sea. He shall tell thee what thou oughtest to do. When the angel spoke to Cornelius was departed, he called two of his household servants, the devout soldier of them that waited on him continually. When he had declared all these things to them, he sent to Joppa on the morrow. As they went on their journey, drew nigh unto the city. Peter went on upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour. When he came very hungry, he would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance. He saw heaven open and a certain vessel descending upon him, as there had been a great sheet knit at 4 corners, was let down to the earth, wherein all manner of 4-footed beasts of the earth and wild beasts and creeping things and fowls of the air, which represent men, people. And going down is going to say that. And there came unto him a voice, "Rise, Peter, kill and eat." And Peter said, "Not so, Lord, for I've never eaten anything that is uncommon or unclean." The voice of the Lord spake to him again the second time, which Yahweh hath cleansed, that call not thou common. And going to, once again, let me see if I can go to the website right now and get a couple words here. Common goes into pretty much unclean, and it says that when you go into the NLT as well. Let me see here. Going on, verse 12. It contained all kinds of four-footed animals, as well as reptiles and birds. Then when the voice told them, "Get up, Peter, and eat." And I'm just reading the few verses from the NLT on my computer here. And going on to verse 14 says, "Surely not, Lord," Peter replied. "I have never eaten anything impure or unclean." The voice spoke to him a second time, "Do not call anything impure that God has made clean." This happened 3 times. Immediately she was taken back to heaven. And let me see. I might just want to jump down to verse 17 now. While Peter doubted himself what this vision which he had seen should mean, behold, the men, and once again, it's not like off of face fucking value, you would take this and say, "Oh, okay, apparently we can eat unclean animals now." But it said how Peter had thought about what the vision meant. So clearly it wasn't for just green lights. Oh, now we can eat fucking lizards. No, he knew that there is a deeper meaning behind this vision than just being able to just eat animals now. Because what, according to the law, we can't. There's certain foods that we can eat and certain animals that we can't eat. The men which were sent from Cornelius had made inquiry for Simon's house and stood before the gate and called and asked whether Simon, which is surnamed Peter, was lodged there. While Peter thought on the vision, the Spirit said unto him, "Behold, 3 men seek thee. Arise therefore and get thee down and go with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them." Then Peter went down to the men which were sent unto him from Cornelius and said, "Behold, I am he whom ye seek. What is the cause wherefore ye are come?" And they said, "Cornelius Tyrian, a just man and one that feareth God." And once again, he was an Italian, so he didn't look like your average dark skinned Jake. So that's something else to think about. Among all the Jews of the nation, and of a good report among all Jews of the nation, was warned from Yahweh by an holy angel to send for thee to his house, and to hear words of thee. And he called them in and lodged him. And on the morrow Peter went away with them, and certain brethren from Joppa accompanied them. And on the morrow after they entered into Caesarea, and Cornelius waited for them, and had called together his kinsmen and near friends. And as Peter was come again, Cornelius met him, fell down at his feet, and worshipped him. But Peter took him up, saying, "Stand up, I myself also am a man." And as he had talked with them, he went in and found many that were come together. And he said unto them, "You know that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company and come unto one of another nation. But Yahweh showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean." Now, where did that come from? And going to our law, we're supposed to be separate from heathen. It's to not be influenced by their gods. And go Deuteronomy 7, and I'll start at 2. "The Lord thy power shall deliver them from before thee, and shall smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, no show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, or his daughter shalt thou not take unto thy son." As far as actual marriages go, we can have concubines, but making a heathen woman a wife, take a look what happened to King Solomon. In his old age, she ended up getting roped up in heathen idols. "For they will turn away the son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly." And our people have always been enticed to follow heathen gods and all this other bullshit. So the Lord told us, not to not to make covenants with them, not to get too intertwined with heathen, if that's the correct word to use. We're not on equal fucking. We're not on equal footing with them. They're not to fucking. Oh, going back into Deuteronomy. They're not to fucking worship their God alongside ours. Nah. Verse 5, but thus shall you deal with them. You shall destroy their altars and break down their images and cut down their groves and burn their graven images with fire. Yeah, we're not supposed to be mingling with them, closely. And take a look, what our people, what our people going through now. It's a prime fucking example. And the reason why I say it like that, because like they're going to be our slaves. They're going to worship our gods. They're going to have heathen concubines. But just like our Lord said, we're a separate nation. We're not supposed to be indulging in the same type of shit that they're indulging in. And once again, in the kingdom, they're going to be our slaves. They're going to worship our God. This is Acts 10 and gonna go James 1 because you had Jake scattered throughout heathen nations that look like heathen. This isn't anything difficult. James 101, James, servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Mashiach, to the 12 tribes just scattered abroad. Greeting, scattered abroad where? Among the heathen, among the entire world. Hence he had the sheet with the knit with the four corners of the world with all manners of beasts, because our people look like the different heathen, and they act like different heathen too. Verse 28, Acts 10:28, says to them, you know that it is an unlawful thing for a man as a Jew to keep company and come up unto one of another nation, but Yahweh showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean. So let me see here. I'm just going to jump down. But that was pretty much it. I'm going to go down. Cause like what he was a Israelite. I don't even want to say an Israelite Gentile. Cause like he was worshiping Yahweh Shemashah. But the vision was showed in preparation of Cornelius going to Peter. Cause what? Cause once again, Cornelius didn't look like your average Jake. Acts 10:35. But in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him. Oh, but everybody, right? The word which Yahweh sent unto the children of Israel, preaching peace by Yahweh Mashiach. He's the Lord of all. Now, once again, you have Christians that will be an asshole that will try to say that goes for everybody. But if this is meant for everybody, then why does the Lord point out the children of Israel specifically? He points out the children of Israel that are scattered throughout all of the nations, which once again, Cornelius is one of those children that has been scattered throughout the nations. But Cornelius is referred to as devout. And why was Peter once again given that vision before meeting up Cornelius? Because Cornelius was a Jake. But hope is if I say all praises, glory down to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shukakadash, the Rasa, Ellis, Apostle, Teacher, Great Mills, from the Truth, Shalom, to hopefully is instruction by Long Great America.